Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get my chat pulled up on. Let me get my chat pulled up on YouTube. The markets are having a red day today. Another pullback, or is it? Is it actually? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. So we're going to take a look at the markets. We're going to go deep into that. I'm just pulling up my YouTube chat right now so that I can hang out with y'all. All right, let me pull this up. Make sure that this is good. This is good. All right. There we go. Cool. All right. So there's my chat. What is up? What is up? Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. Let me know how everyone is feeling out of 10. Are you guys feeling a bit squeamish today as the market's about to officially open? I don't even know if the traditional markets are open today. Actually, it might be a bit off, but that's okay. All right, so we're live on YouTube, we're live on TikTok, all of that. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting that share right now on YouTube. You guys can see my charts. If you want to head over to YouTube at YABOYSKEY, you can see what I'm seeing. And we're looking at Bitcoin, and yet again, we're in this range. Yet again. Day number 7,827. We're in this range yet again. You hate to see it, but you love to see it because the floor is the roof. No, this is just making a very, very, very solid floor right now. And I love this. And again, like another crash, another little flash crash, but finding support yet again at the bottom of the range on the 200. So listen, guys, I am loving this, to be honest with you. I'm absolutely loving this. I anticipate the RSI to get caught here at the find support, and then continue its mark to the upside. We have been here. How many days is this? I mean, I know it's going on 5 months now, but like, what is the actual days? 129 days. So we are going on 5 months that we have been in the same exact range for Bitcoin. And it's boring. And it's bloody. And it's terrible. And it sucks. I got all of that. I got it. I understand. I understand. No one likes that. I understand. But this is what it takes. This is the cost. Is the bull run over? The bull run has not even started, my friend. The bull run has not even started. At no point in time, 0 points in time, at no point in time was the halving ever bullish. It has always been boring. It is always taking over a year to actually get rocking and rolling. This idea that the halving is rockets and Lambo ships is a fallacy. That's not real. There is no point of data that would suggest you to believe that. But the fact of the matter is, we are in a range. That's it. We have been stuck, essentially. You could make it literal, like between 73,000 and 58,000, but you could just make it basic and simple. We've been stuck between 60,000 and 70,000 for going on 5 months now. To me, what this is forming is the next bear market to catch us, because there was no trading range at this level. There was no trading before this. There was basically essentially no trading at. You have a different account now. This has been my main account forever, fam. This has been my account for forever. MAGA is at $4.94. Haha, bull run. Crypto is dead. Famous last words for my man. talented. It's like literally we've been at the same exact price for 5 months now. And what this is, are you still bullish for Solnick? I'm extremely bullish. Listen, it's very simple. It's very simple to say, buy low, sell high. But in practicality, when you actually do that, you have to get through the squeamish feeling. You have to get through the, oh my God. You have to get through that. Okay, once you get through that, and once you understand that, hey, we've been at this same exact price for 5 months now. We've been at the same price for 5 months now. By the way, that's true for Solnick as well. Same price for 5 months now. Filling out the same range for 5 months now, since February. Should I keep engine? We'll look at engine. We will rip in a matter of months. Everyone needs to chill. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. This is literally just a range, guys. That's it. We've been stuck between 60 and 70,000. What this is forming is the next bear market. This is the price that we're going to go. Like when Bitcoin rips to 138,000 or 207,000 and everything does a 5x, 10x, 20x along the way. When everything does that, here's the deal. This is where we're going to come back to in 2026 and 2027. We're going to come right back to 60,000. And the fact that it's 5 months of trading, that is a rock solid floor for us to be caught at. If this were not to happen, this is actually very, very good in the long term for cryptocurrency. Because if we didn't get this 5 months of boredom, when we come back in 2026 and 2027, there would be nothing to catch us. Now that we have this boring, bloody time, there is something to catch us. And that's a beautiful thing. I think you're spot on. Thank you. I agree with you. I came to bottom of 54K. Good morning, broski. Good morning. What's up? What's your TA for Solnick at the moment? It's still the same. Nothing is different. Let's pull up Solnick. Well, actually, there is one thing that's different. Actually, there is one thing that is different, but it's positive. Okay? And the thing that is different, this is accumulation within accumulation. That's still the same, right? So we're doing a macro Wyckoff accumulation sign of strength back test of the prior range. This is the same chart as what Render did. This is the same chart as Link. Everything is the same, right? Now, the one thing that is different is we started doing accumulation within accumulation. So a macro time frame within a micro time frame doing the same setup, right? That's very good because it lets you know it's about to happen. It's about to go down. But the one thing that is different today that from yesterday is I just moved this right here. So this was right here where I said we needed to take out this range at 0024. That's about 2.4 million to really confirm a reversal. But now that we've had another bottom here holding the floor, this is accumulation, boring sideways, right? So you have your accumulation, boring and sideways. And then we had a little move to the upside here. This is now the new thing that we need to take out. And then this is our confirmation for a reversal. Okay, so we only need to get to 00188, which is about 1.8 million. That's all we need to get to now while holding this where we've triple bottom now. We need to hold that and get to 00188. That's about 1.8 million. That would be a reversal. That would now be a reversal and get you into your sign of strength within your sign of strength, right? And then the confirmation for this is about 0021. So about 2 million is confirmation of a reversal. And that would be accumulation within accumulation. And I said yesterday, I think that the micro markup phase will equal the macro markup phase or the macro bull run. I want bull run now. but at the same time, I love staying in a range to accumulate more. Exactly. Like, that's exactly what it is. The more we're here, the better prices you guys are going to get. You just have to continue to grind through it. DCA, DCA. Continue to DCA through, and you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. INJ. I'll look at INJ. We'll pull up INJ right now. What do you think about the average rate of gains we decreased each bull run? That would be about 81K-ish Bitcoin. Yeah, I think that it is diminishing returns, but I still think we'll get to about 134 or 138 minimum. Yeah, 138 minimum for the Bitcoin in the bull run, but I have 207 for a maximum likelihood. I'm retiring in the stock market. Should I stay at age 72? If I'm retiring and in the stock market, should I stay at age 72? 0G by Chills. All right, let's look at. Yeah, this is good. I know it sucks, guys. And again, Bitcoin is the tide. Bitcoin is the tide of the market. Rising tides floats all ships, but the reverse of that is true. When Bitcoin pulls back, everything pulls back. I know it sucks. It sucks. It sucks being in a range. You have to understand how the apex predators move. They will capitulate you, aka make you sell when you should not sell, 3 different ways. Okay, and you have to recognize them. Way number 1 is scary flash crashes. Scary flash crashes. That's way number 1. That one's pretty obvious. Way number 2 is jealousy. Your coin is boring, but the other coin just did a 10x. Why isn't my coin doing a 10x, bro? Come on. That's way number 2, jealousy. And then I actually think the most common way of capitulating, aka selling when you should not be selling, is boredom. Sideways. Sideways and boring. LB stocks are not my area of expertise. As far as generally in the stock market, I'll just say, and I'm not gonna speak on things that I don't have a firm grasp of, right? But as far as for me, stocks, the only thing I have is just ETFs and boring stuff, okay? Crypto is my bread and butter, and technical analysis is my bread and butter within the bread and butter. So I'm not going to speak on that. Sorry, I couldn't be more helpful for you too. Is the Jasmy coin reliable? Jasmy is a solid project with solid fundamentals and partnerships. However, the caveat of that, they have terrible tokenomics. How's Sonic? Sonic is doing accumulation within accumulation, and perhaps, no, literally, the best buying opportunity as far as ROI that I think that you're going to get, unless you've already gotten in, months and months ago. But it's doing accumulation within accumulation, which is good. That signals to me that it is gearing up more and more to really make the next move to the upside. Accumulation within accumulation, Wyckoff accumulation. All right, let's look at INJ for my man, and then we'll look at our weave, and then we'll get into all your guys' coins. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. But listen, I will try to always be the voice of reason for you guys. I'll try to always pump the brakes. So, here's the deal. In 2-3 months from now, it's going to be high fives all around. It's going to be high fives all around. And everything's going to go up forever, right? And I'm going to pump the brakes. But right now, when we're at the bottom of the range, yet again, I'm going to be the voice of reason. And I'm going to say it's okay. It's just keep DCA. I know you feel a little bit squeamish. I know you feel a little bit of fear. But that's how you're supposed to feel. That's how the apex predator wants you to feel. And in a couple of weeks from now, when we're high-fiving all around, the apex predator wants you to feel greed. All right? You have to basically, you need to counter trade yourself. Your natural intuitive way of thinking is your biggest enemy, to be honest. What you're naturally inclined to feel is your biggest enemy. Solnic NFTs, the NFTs are done. They are finished. And they're being quality checked right now. That is about 80 to 90% complete. Okay? Because here's the deal with the blockchain. Once you upload something on the blockchain, if there is a mistake, you cannot fix it. So they are being quality checked with fresh eyes that have not been a part of the project. Once that is done, they will be launched. So this could be a couple of days now. We've already applied for the launch pad. So that is ready to go. We're just having one final quality check, and it takes a long time because it's one person, and he's going individually by every one, and he's checking all 1,600 of them individually, making sure there are no mistakes, because once we upload it, that's it. We can't do anything. So we need to make sure that it is ready, and it is right, it is correct, there are no errors, there are no mistakes before we upload it on the blockchain. But that is in the process of being done. Last I heard, this was a day or two ago, he was on 1,200 of 1,600. But that was 2 days ago. So he should be wrapping things up. I know it is like the 4th of July. So I'm going to give him until, I would say maybe the 6th at the latest. By the time I get back, he should have all of that done. Do you own any XRP? I do own XRP. ICP, I think 100 to 140. Chainlink, 70 for prices, or excuse me, 80 for price discovery, and 180 for parabolic. My boy Ski, good morning, brother. Good morning, brother. Thank you for the tiny dinies, you savage. Should I stay with Dogecoin? Listen, as opposed to what? Like, what are your other options that you're considering? And then like what percentage of your portfolio is Dogecoin? I think Dogecoin is fine. I think that there's better ROI, to be honest. And for similar ROI, I think there are safer plays as well. Ethereum, 7,000. My price prediction for Ethereum is 7,000. Right? So that depends. Okay, so I'm looking at INJ now because my man asked me like 17 times. This was working on distribution, the markdown, and I think that this is accumulation, and it's going to be chopping here for a good while before it starts the next leg up. The next leg up will take you to $71 for price discovery and $139 for parabolic. Casper prediction, 50 cents for the next leg. Would you recommend me put my bull run profits into Bitcoin in the bear market? Listen, I can't tell you what you should do, but I can tell you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be buying land, silver, USDT, USDC, and Bitcoin. That's what I'm going to be buying. Good morning, Ski. Matic. Good morning, brother. Matic, my price prediction is $9. Aaron, Ministry of Crypto, is launching today. Any interest? Yeah, I think Aaron's a pretty solid guy. He's helped me out with Solnic. I'm not gonna yeah, I might just put a soul in that or something. Just see what it does. I anticipate here's my prediction. It's gonna have just like every launch, it's gonna run up like crazy, and then it's gonna crash and it's gonna reaccumulate. That's my prediction. That's just the most common thing that could happen. So yeah, X-Minix, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be buying land, silver, Bitcoin, USDC, USDT. That's what I'm going to be buying during when I rotate profits. DCA, be patient and strap in. That's correct. 100%. DCA, I'm telling you guys, I've been in this game long enough. DCA stands for dollar cost average, meaning you buy a little bit each and every week, regardless of price. If you do that long enough, the market will reward you. I promise you. If you do that strategy long enough, it could be $20 a week. It could be $5 a week. It could be $500. It could be $5,000 a week. I don't know what your financial situation is, but I do know if you DCA long enough, the market will reward you. The market will reward you. So you're telling me it's not going to go up forever? I'm telling you that. That's exactly what I'm telling you. The market will reward you. Bitcoin has gone up forever if you zoom out. Low key, kind of. Supply and demand. Can you look at Sharp Shift Fox? What's the ticker for that? I'm tossing my conviction plays into my hard wallet so it stops me from cheating. That's a good idea too. But realistically, like, you know, I think it is wise to be heavy in Bitcoin in the bear market, which we're not in. We're not even close to yet. But when we start to really like rotate, when we start to like really actually crash, I think it is wise to be into Bitcoin heavy because that's going to have the least amount of downside. An AMC GameStop pump, Reddit. Do you think pump got fun is good or bad for the market as a whole? Do I think it's good or bad? Pumped. I assume you're asking me, do I think pump.fun is good or bad for the market? Sometimes mistakes are more valuable and rare. Okay, do I think it's good or bad for the market? I think it's neutral. Because in reality, there are good aspects to it, but there are certainly bad aspects as well. And my prediction with this is the SEC at some point is going to shut that down, but there will just be a pump.fun.2 or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like they had the Silk Road, right? They shut that down and they threw that guy in prison. But now there's Silk Road 2, there's Silk Road 3, there's Silk Road 4. I suspect that that's what's going to happen. And at this point, the SEC, in their like overreach and really trying to shut down legitimate projects, has now put themselves in a bind where they don't have any power and they've already lost control of the ship. They've lost control. They've lost face with, the population. No one has faith in them anymore. No one puts any weight on them suing, right? And there's so many projects that are being launched every single day. They don't have the manpower to keep up with it at this point. So to me, the pump.fun low key is a domino, so to speak. It's not like the thing, but it is a major domino that will, or have possibility, I should say, not will, have a possibility to have a, chain reaction, in that this is this sort of thing that will actually collapse the US dollar and collapse our way of doing things. And so I don't know that if it's going to be good or bad, but I think it will be different. And this could take, years to play out. But I do think that this signals that the SEC no longer has like a grasp on things, or they no longer have control. An example, let's relate this to something that happened that's kind of similar to this, right? But in a different field. So NCAA 25 is coming out, right? In 2 weeks, right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped for that. I'm on my spare time, if I play video games at all, which I don't really, but if I do play, I play an emulation NCAA 14 from 10 years ago, 12 years ago, right? That's what I'm playing on my free time. If I ever even get any, right? So the example on how I'm going to relate this to the SEC is the NCAA with the name and image of likeness, right? College athletes getting paid for their name and image and likeness. At a point, the NCAA was like iron fist, and they refused to adapt. They refused to like trinkle. They refused to give up anything, right? And now it's gone full circle because they were so late in reacting, because they refused to give an inch. Now they don't have any power at all. Now their power is gone. It could have been like very much like they gave up a little bit. They could have given up some ground. They could have had way more control. They could have had way more power. But because of their refusal to adapt, now they have no power. And I think the SEC is going to be a similar story in that at one point, at one stage in the game, they had all maximum power. They had the iron fist to shut everything down. But because of their refusal to compromise, because their refusal to budge, their refusal to give anything, their refusal to give light to legitimate projects, like how they went after XRP is insane. Now they have lost all power. Now they don't have the same sort of it's just like the NCAA. They've literally have lost power, and this could cause a chain reaction, and it's going to cause a chain reaction in college football to sort of bring it all full circle. So that's yeah, there you go. That's my good morning, fam. Good morning. Thoughts on, do you do UFC and crypto? I don't do UFC. I mean, are you asking like? I'm just a fan of sports in general. Like I like football, basketball, the UFC. I mean, I train jiu-jitsu, but I don't do UFC. Like I train a couple times a week just to keep me from being fat. But that's it. Like I'm just a fan. That's all. Ticker symbol Fox, AIOZ. All right. Our weave. Let's look at our weave. Hi, I'm from YouTube. Myra, please. When should we be buying altcoins? To me, right now, this is the best you're going to get. This right now, this price range on almost any altcoin, you could literally take a dart and just throw it. And this is going to be the best price that you're going to get, like literally ever. Because my general thesis is Bitcoin being at this range right here, between 60 and 70,000, this is forming the next bottom of like 2026, 2027, this is where Bitcoin's going to come back to. And it's forming the bottom now. So to me, like you can almost pick a dart and throw it. And in the next 3 or 4 months, you're going to be significantly in the green. All right, let's check out our weave for my man. What was it? Our weave? Yeah. Let's check that out. ARWE. So there you go. There's my little thoughts. That's my little rant on the SEC. And I think that Pump.Fund is a signal of a chain reaction that they have lost control. They have lost power. They have lost faith. Sometimes that's good, but I think there's a balance, right? So I do think that they have been overarching. They have been, negotiating not in good faith, all of these things, but the principle of what they're supposed to be at their core, what they're supposed to be, right, was a good thing. But they have gotten away from that. And now, because of that, I don't think they're going to have power in the future. All right, our Weavy, let's see. So if you want to see the chart of what I'm looking at, head over to YouTube. I am live on YouTube right now, YABOYSKEY. Actually, I don't mind this chart at all. This is accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. This is also being caught on the 200 moving average. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good chart here. In the next phase, you're going to go to about $140 for price discovery. What's up, Big D? Fox. All right, let's check out Fox. Hmm. But yeah, this is exciting. Like we have to train our minds to know that this is exciting times, guys. And this is boring, I know, but it's really exciting because if you continue to DCA almost anything, because like literally everything that's not broken, aka there's inflation, there's a bug in the code or something like that. Everything that is not broken is going to retrace. Almost everything will minimum 3, 4, 5x, and this is going to happen quickly. Quickly, it will be boring, 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 until it's not. Boring, 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 until it's not. And that's reality. All right, Fox. I don't mind this chart. I don't mind this chart at all. This is the same thing. Sign of strength back test of the prior range. Retracement, you're looking at 55 cents. And again, everything that is not broken will retrace. That's a 10x. Realistically, you don't need more than that. I think that's what it's going to do. It's going to do a 10x. You know what I mean? If it wants to go parabolic, then great. But a 10x is like, bro, that's 100 years of stock market gains. That's perspective. Sonic to 900 million. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And this is like literally the best price that you're going to get on Sonic, perhaps ever, unless you were already in this, before, like when we first took off with it. Which was a 10x? That was Fox. But Sonic is going to do a 50x. Right? So yeah, I think that this is literally the best price that you're going to get on Sonic. Period. All right, let's check out Myra token, please. He says, let's check that out. MY. Let's see, what do we have here? This is not really a good chart on that one. MY, let me try again. Hi Ski, do you think the NFT metaverse crypto gaming is dead or dying? Because I don't see the hype it had back in 2021. Okay, this is a good question. Is gaming metaverse dead? Answer. Just like the AI craze. Okay, I'm going to relate the AI craze to the gaming craze. Okay? I think that AI coins are going to have the same fate as the gaming coins in the next cycle. And the reason for this is the technology is great. It is awesome. It will be revolutionary technology at some point in time. But in 2021, it was too early. It was not ready. It was not a awesome product. So do I think it is dead? No, I don't think it's dead, but I think it was too early in 2021. And it will be dead until it's not. So I think it will bounce back. It will bounce back, but I think it was too early, right? It got too hyped too quick and the technology was not there. The metaverse technology wasn't there. The gaming technology. Like, have we found an actual blockchain game that is like actually playable and enjoyable? Because I haven't. Will there be a blockchain game that is playable and enjoyable? Yes, there will be at some point in time. Will there be a metaverse that will revolutionize and change everything with the NFTs. Like, here's what NFTs are actually going to be in 5-10 years from now. NFTs are going to be, you're going to get an NFT for the title to your car. You're going to get an NFT for your plane ticket. You're already getting an NFT for concert or football games or whatever, sporting events. You're already getting that, right? That's what an NFT is actually going to be, right? That's what it's actually going to be in 5 or 10 years from now. So is it dead? I don't think it's dead, but it has some work to do because it came on too strong, too fast, and the technology was not there yet. Like I said, there's not a actual fun, playable game in the gaming world of crypto. Other than like, oh, this is cool that it's crypto and it's gaming, like that's why you play it, but there's no like no one's going out and buying a crypto game. Right? That's not in crypto. Right? So that's, to me, it came on too hard, too fast. The technology was not there, but eventually the technology will catch up, and I think it will be real at some point in time. I do think that AI will have the same fate. The AI coins are going to have the exact same fate as the gaming coins. And what I mean by that is it came on too hard, too fast, buzzwords, hype train, but the technology is not there. Is there actually AI, right? Is there literally artificial intelligence that is learning? Or do we have stuff that is collecting data? Is it Google on steroids? Or is something actually sentient that is actually learning? I would argue no. We do not have that. And we are probably a decade away from that. Sup, man? These coins and NFTs have the same problem. They're fiat, unlike stocks. They don't have profit. How does stocks have profit? You made a distinction there as if the stock market is anything actually at all. What can you do with an Amazon stock? I'll wait. What can you do with a Google stock? I'll wait. You made a distinction. You can at least spend crypto. Where I can spend crypto, I can go to the store and spend crypto right now. I do it every day. Where can you spend Amazon? What can I do with an Amazon stock? So you made a distinction as if there's something different. As if Amazon is profit. Amazon the company is profiting. Yes. Amazon the stock is a different thing. It has value because we place value in it. Just the same as cryptocurrency. But there's no actual value. And in fact, the blockchain, you can actually do things with it where you cannot with stocks. There's nothing you can do with stocks. They're valuable because we place value in them, just the same as crypto. The difference, though, good morning, Ski. What's up, fam? Turbo, please. The difference, though, is you can actually do things on the blockchain. You can actually spend the blockchain. Good. Google stocks are valuable because of profit. I understand what they're telling you. I get that. But I'm saying, like, in actuality, where is the profit being made? Where is the actual value? People have this thing. I understand what Google tells you. I got that. I got it. Right? People have this thing, though, a distinction between cryptocurrency and the stock market. They think one is a pyramid scheme, but it's really no different. In fact, you can actually spend crypto. You cannot spend stocks. Try to exchange Amazon stock for a car. Try to exchange Amazon stock or Google stock for a loaf of bread. Let me know how that goes. You can do that with Bitcoin. You can do that with crypto. Who is they? They is Google. Crypto is entirely speculative. Here's the deal, bro. Like, you have this, you understand this with crypto, right? The entire market, our entire society, is the same exact way. The entire financial institution is ran the exact same way. But we have a distinction in our brains that one, crypto is in your face about how it is ran. But it is not ran any different than the entire rest of the entire market. That's it. How do banks make money? How are banks the most profitable thing in the world? Well, they loan money. Right? Well, where do they get that money from? They make it. They create money that does not exist via debt, and they're the most profitable companies in the world. That is a Ponzi scheme. Crypto is just in your face how it operates, and we tend to separate the differences, but they are the same. They are exactly the same. But people are uncomfortable with taking that medicine. You don't know how banking works? Well, tell me how it works then. The liquidity of the stock isn't the driver of the value. Yes, the same is true for crypto. The liquidity of the crypto is not the driver of the value. The driver of the value is supply plus demand. The driver of the value plus is for stocks is supply plus demand. The value of this pen is supply plus demand. The value for this light is supply plus demand. That is it. That is all it will ever be. Forever, for everything. Everything has value because we assign it value. We collectively agree that something equals value. Nothing else creates value. Nothing. It doesn't matter what the company earned. Well, they earned this much money, so this is what the stock means. No. It does not mean that. That is what is taught, but that's not reality. What equals value equals supply plus demand. That is it. That is all that it will ever be. Crypto is no different. It is assigned value because we agree it is valuable. Amazon stock is valuable because we agree it is valuable. That's it. That your house is valuable because we agree it is valuable. 1 ounce of gold is valuable because we agree it is valuable. What can you do with gold? What can you do with gold? You can't build with it. You can conduct electricity, but there are better conductors of electricity. Listen, I'm agreeing with you. You say, okay, he says, you're genuinely correct. However, why I brought up speculative. Listen, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, like, we're agreeing that we're agreeing. What I'm saying is the entire financial system is speculative. Everything is the greater fool theory, right? The greater fool theory. It will go up in value if someone buys it at a higher price. Everything is that way. Real estate is the greater fool theory. Stocks is the greater fool theory. The US dollar is the greater fool theory. Everything is the greater fool theory. Like, we're agreeing. But I'm saying that you are correct that crypto is that way. I'm just taking it one step further and saying everything is that way. Everything is the greater fool theory. And I own stocks, by the way. I have rental properties, by the way. I own gold and silver, by the way. But I don't think that it's different than crypto in that they're all speculative. They all have value because we assign it value. That's it. That's it. Right? I don't separate. I don't think that they're different. That's the only thing. I am an investor of all of these things. But I see it for what it is. It's all the greater fool theory. And I'm just playing the game. The only way is up. All right, he says, he says, 100% agree with you, Ski. He says, all right, Turbo, let's look up Turbo Coin and Jesus Coin. Sonic is pumping as this live is going on. OG Crypto says, I may think my homie is worth, I don't even know what that number is. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, 500,000. But if no one wants it, then it's worth what someone will pay for it. All right, let's look up Turbo, and then we'll look up Jesus Coin. Good morning, Web. Good morning, good morning, morning. How's everyone feeling out of 10? We're getting lots of rants in today. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. My thoughts on Turbo. By the way, if you want to see the charts that I'm looking at, head over to YouTube, YABOYSKEY. We are live there right now as well. All right, my thoughts on this are, there are two scenarios that are possible here. Scenario number one, it is accumulating now, aka forming the bottom now. Scenario number two is it is finding resistance, but there's a giant gap that if it pokes below, it will fill out all of it. For me, I would rather rip the Band-Aid off. At some point, sooner or later, this will get filled out. That's my thoughts. There is a possibility it skips it in the short term and goes on another leg higher. But eventually, in the next bear market, it will fill out this gap. Look at what Hex did. Hex had a gap that it started out with. It skipped it. And then it came back and filled it out. Least will earn profits in the long term. Listen, that is what stocks are valuable because we assign it value. That's it. Looking good, bro. Crypto finance. What's up with your change of scenery? I'm on vacation, fam. I'm hanging out with the fam. The 4th of July is my favorite holiday. So I brought my travel setup. I got my camera, my laptop, my mic, all of that. Like, we got my mic over here. We're live on YouTube with a more quality experience, if you will. I'll be back on the 6th. And once I'll be back on the 6th, it'll be the normal setup. Now, I will be, the only thing that will be different on the 6th, it will have the normal live stream with YouTube, TikTok, all that. It will all be like on OBS. But I will be streaming like this or going live like this as well from the Solnick account at the same time. Solnick price prediction, top of bull run, 100 million minimum. 100 million market cap is my bear case scenario. My medium case scenario, that's about 10 cents per coin. My medium case scenario is $1 billion market cap, aka $1 per coin. And my bull case scenario is $5.89, aka $6 billion market cap. Why do we assign stocks value if not for profits. It is for profits, but it's profits of the greater fool. It's not profits from the company. That's how we like make it. That's how we make it sexy, and we put a bow on it, and we make it seem like it's something that it's not. But in reality, the only profits are from the greater fool that we assign that Amazon stock is $183 or whatever it is today, right? But there is no like Amazon profited this much money, now it's worth this. That's not how it works. Amazon stock is worth whatever Amazon stock is worth today. Let's see. $197 because we agree it's worth $197. That's it. All right, let's look up Jesus coin. Which one is it, by the way? Ivan. Is it this one, 19 million? Do you own any NFTs? I have a couple that were airdropped to me. I will be owning a lot of NFTs in the next couple of days. CTX, bro. Okay, I got you, fam. All right, retrace. I actually don't mind this chart here. This chart looks pretty good to me. This looks like accumulation. And seemingly we took out this low here. So this could be a reversal, getting you your sign of strength and your back test at the prior range. Retracement is, I don't even know what that number is. We'll just say a 1.8x. Price discovery is a 6x. Parabolic is 15. Sonic NFT dropping this week or sometime this month? Yes. Okay, the NFTs are done. They are completely finished. Right now, the last I checked, which was 2 days ago, and I put it out in the main chat, our quality check, our quality control guy was individually examining each one of the NFTs to make sure there were no errors. Once we put them on the blockchain, there is no going back. You cannot change it once it's done. As of 2 days ago, he was on 1,200 out of 1,600. When he is done examining each one of them and inspecting them, they are ready. That is the only thing that we are waiting for right now. So yes, he could be done today, tomorrow. I don't anticipate it's going to. I anticipate by the time I get back to Tennessee that it will be ready to launch. Very, very, very soon. He says, Dr. Disrespect. All right, let's look up Disrespect. 81,000. This is forming a nice little bottom here. This, I think, was the selling climax. So yeah, this is a pretty good value for Dr. Disrespect here. Pretty good value. I think on a minimum, it's going to 10x on the next leg up. Easy. Easy. I mean, that's only 800K. That's still nothing. That's still literally nothing. How do you go about getting or making NFTs and making loot from your NFTs? Big Mike, I'm not really in the NFT game like that. But again, like, NFTs for selling them is the same as everything. It's the same as crypto. It's the same as the stock market. It is the same as real estate. It is the same as gold, silver. It is the greater fool theory. It will go up in price if someone buys it at a higher price. Now, you can assign things to them, right? Which is what I think they will actually be in the future. Your NFT will equal your plane ticket. Your NFT will equal the deed to your house. Your NFT will equal the title to your car, right? That's what I think it will actually be. And that's when I think it'll be cool. Hi, sweetie. You want to go get mommy? Sorry, my daughter just woke up. You want to go get mommy? Go get mommy. So yeah, but in order to make them, you just need an artist. You need to launch them on Magic Eden. The reason that we're doing it for Sonic is so that you guys can have a product in exchange for raising capital. So instead of just taking donations, which we could do, right? Instead of just taking donations, we're giving you a product in exchange for a donation to help with marketing, to help with development, to help with getting listed on base, getting listed on exchanges, etc. You need a lot of initial investment to get anything from dividends. You need a lot of, like, bro, this Bitcoin has outperformed the stock market over 1,000,000%. Over, like, literally over 1,000,000%. That's not an exaggeration. From 2008 until now, if you pull from the absolute bottom of 2008 from the stock market, Bitcoin has outperformed it 1,000,000%. What do you think about Proppy? From all that you were talking about, I like the live from the kitchen change. This is just temporary. I'll be back to the normal. I'll be back to the normal, regularly scheduled program on the 6th. I'm away right now. I'm at my brother's house, so I'm visiting family for the 4th of July. Damn, you look different, bro. How do I look different? I got a beard. How'd you do on the 30 days of fasting? Dude, that was a while ago. So that was like the last Ramadan, right? That went really well. I learned a lot about myself. I did the OMADs every single day. I did a 3-day fast. I did multiple 3-day fasts during that time. I did a 5-day fast. And I attempted a 10-day fast. And I accidentally broke it on day 9. I didn't mean to break the fast, but I drank some coffee. I drank coffee that I thought was from a boiled pot, and it wasn't. And it had like 35 calories or something silly in it. So I didn't quite make it the full 10 days, but I made it 9 days. And it was very good for me. It was cleansing in a lot of ways. I think sort of the physical benefits sort of stop, maybe, I guess, after like 4 days. And then it starts becoming a lot more mental, emotional, spiritual benefits. But right now I'm doing OMADs again. I'm doing 1 meal a day, every single day, indefinitely, until Solnick reaches $100 million market cap. And that will take as long as it takes. So I'm basically doing 23-hour fasts every day. What state are you in now? I'm in Ohio, which is where I grew up. Hey, love your content. Thanks, bro. Good stuff. Trying to pick winners is impossible. Not in crypto, because like it's price equals supply and demand. The demand, if it stays the same, the supply. Listen, I know. I can tell you, if you give me a moment, I can tell you exactly what the inflation on Bitcoin will be 82 years from now. To the decimal point, I can tell you what the inflation on Bitcoin will be 82 years from now. I have no idea what the inflation on the US dollar is going to be. Right now, today, right now, inflation on Bitcoin is less than half of that of gold. On average, gold has about 2% inflation, about 1.8% inflation, which is where their target of 2%, even though that's not real, their target of 2% that comes from. They say we're not on the gold standard, but actually we kind of are. That's where that comes from. Right now, today, Bitcoin's inflation is less than half of that. It's not 1.8%, it's 0.8% inflation per year. In less than 4 years from now, that will be 0.4%. It will be less than 1/4 of the inflation of gold. Price equals supply and demand. The demand either stays the same or it continues to rise. Even if it goes down, the supply is cut in half for what is available for the market every 4 years. So you don't need to pick a winner. All you need to look at is supply and demand. Can you define inflation for me? Yes, I can. In the context of Bitcoin, it is the new supply that is released to the market. That is a fixed amount for Bitcoin. It is fixed every 4 years. That amount is cut in half. All right, bro. What did I say that was a lie? What you can say is, what you're saying, your boy Ski, makes me uncomfortable. I don't like what you're saying, but I've not said a lie, not one time. The inflation on gold is 1.8%. That's about what we find every single year. We all know that gold is intrinsically valuable because it's rare. By the way, try to take $100,000 worth of gold, which we all know is intrinsically valuable because it's rare. Try to take $100,000 worth of gold to a different country. Let me know what happens. Try to pull out $100,000 worth of cash from your bank. Let me know what happens. Meanwhile, if I wanted to send you $100 worth of Bitcoin right now, today, there is not a country, corporation, or entity alive that will stop that transaction from happening. Not only that, it would happen in 30 minutes. If I tried to do the same transaction in cash, it would take 2 weeks. What you can say is, what you're saying, your boy Ski, is making me uncomfortable. I don't like what you're saying. You could say that. That could be truth. But saying that I'm lying, I have not said any lies. Because of time. I don't believe you. Send me $100 of Bitcoin. Bro, I've given away over $100,000 worth of Solnic. I've sent it to people. I've given away 31 million tokens already. At the height, at 6 million. Or even right now. I don't even know. What is the math on that right now? Does it, like, I've already given away over 100,000 US dollars worth of crypto. And a lot of times I've done it live. What the fuck? I've received Ski Solnic. Same. I've received hundreds of dollars in Solnic. Your boy Ski is a man's man. I appreciate you, bro. What is the math on that? Someone figure out 31 million coins at $6 million market cap. At the height, this is what I've given away. What's up, Ski? Do you think July has for the market? July, like in every market, in crypto, in the stock market, is boring. There's a saying, sell in May, walk away. Sell in May, go away. People go on vacation. I anticipate July is going to be boring. Hold on, I'll ask Calvin Hill the math. I anticipate it to be very boring. But boring, 186,000 US dollars is what I've given away at the height. At the height. 186,000 US dollars is what I've given away. Hey man, you're going to give me $50 worth of your meme coin. I do giveaways all the time. We'll do giveaways. I'm constantly doing giveaways. More than once. About 200K. There you go. So that's about 67,000 today. What's up, you boys? Ski? What's up, fam? How are we feeling? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Yeah, we'll be back on the normal program on the 6th. I will start streaming or live streaming from my phone on the Sonic account while I'm going live from my computer like normal. 11. We all benefit from the giveaways. Let's go. And I understand, like, shifting gears a little bit. I understand if I really want to take Sonic to where I want to take it to, I'm going to have to give away 70, 80, 90% of my bag. But I'm okay with that because I understand in doing so, the pie that we are all eating from is exponentially going to be bigger. Exponentially going to be bigger. All right, what else do you guys want to look at? So yeah, I'm excited for the future of Sonic. What happened to your account, dude? I got suspended momentarily. It says I like pie. But we're back. Here's the reality of the situation. There are people in life, and I'm sure you guys have encountered this, right? Within your own work, right? There are people who will build others up and try to build something awesome, and they make their way to the top by doing that. And in your life, I am sure, Big D, thank you for the gifts, fam. And in your life, I'm sure you have met people, maybe your boss, maybe your manager, whatever, who they're very sneaky, they're very slimy, and they try to cut others down. They try to make their way to the top by cutting down their competition. This way will work for a momentary amount of time, but there is a hard cap on that methodology, and it will only work for so long, and it only works in the short term. So that's what happened to me. There are other creators who make their living off of doing this. And so they mass reported all of my videos. And what I said when it happened was either A, I would get it back, or B, I would come back stronger. But actually what happened is C, I got it back and I have a fire that is lit under me like never before. So I got it back and I'm coming back stronger. A couple of Sonic whales left, which is good. Like, sad thing is that some people sold that Sonic for pennies. Let them go, bro. Let them go. Like, they're literally selling at the bottom of the range for Bitcoin, at the bottom of the range for Sonic. Let's go, Sonic. Why can't people just stay in their lane? Again, like, it'll work in a short time, but it doesn't work in the long term. That's reality. And, like, it didn't bother me even for a second. It was annoying to me, but it wasn't like, oh my God. You know what I mean? It was annoying that it happened. That was it. It was like a fly. Like, a fly is annoying. Just keep it up, bro. I still got a couple hundreds in Sonic. Let's go. If this is the best time, in my opinion, to DCA more. Dent TA. All right, let's look at Dent. Dent to me is a really solid play for a what I would consider a low market cap. Dent might actually be one of my favorite small cap coins that's like fundamental or like RWA, right? I think actually, okay, there we go. Dent is my favorite small cap RWA. When do you think the market will be up again? I think it will be noticeable by the end of August. But you want to be accumulating now, in my opinion. The market slowly, surely, but eventually favors the DCAers. The people that dollar cost average. The people that buy every single week when it's bloody and boring. Eventually, you are rewarded for that type of behavior. And to me, right now is the best time to be partaking. But looking at Dent, Wiggins Hipfire says only two people in life, those living their life and those who hate people living their life. I'm living my life. I am very much enjoying my life. And I wish everybody to prosper. Like, I have no interest in cutting other people down. None. I would like to build as many people as I can. Actually. All right. Looking at the TA on Dent, this is beautiful. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Accumulation, sign of strength to our target that we had here. Back test of the prior range. Again, I don't think that there is that much downside risk for Dent at all. Like, this is a very low risk play. I mean, relatively in crypto. Like, maybe you're looking at 30% downside. Maybe. Probably not, though. But that is your, like, actual risk. And then just to a retracement, you're looking at 1.2 cents. So, I mean, you're looking, let's do a risk to reward here to, and again, everything that is not broken will retrace. So you're looking at 30% downside risk for a 12x, 13x upside risk minimum. Minimum. Price discovery is a 35x. 3 cents. Parabolic. 7 cents. That would be a 73x. Dent is probably my favorite, one of my favorite low market cap. I almost forgot about Dent. It's probably one of my favorite low market cap RWA coins, real world assets. Can you see Can I see your fib on what's dent? Dent is like eSIM. So your phone, right? You have your phone and it has they stopped making this SIM cards. You have an eSIM, electronic SIM card. That's what dent is, but it's tokenized. You think memes like Pepe are done or will recover? I don't think Pepe has a ton of ROI potential at this stage in the game. Like Pepe might do maybe it'll do a 5 or 10x from here. Where can we get dent? I think you can get it on like some of those like BingX. You can get it on like Exodus Wallet, Mexi, some stuff like that. So he says, can we see your fib on Solnick? Yeah. Let's zoom out here. So yeah, I mean, about 2.5 cents, 2.6 cents is where we're going to go. I see it on Kraken. Thanks. There you go. Kraken as well. Coinbase can get dent. Coinbase Wallet or just Coinbase? I didn't know you could buy dent on Coinbase. Binance. Do you ever wear your hair down when I sleep? Not really, because it's kind of awkward right now. I'll show you. It's like an awkward length. It's like not long enough to. It's just an awkward length is all. I'll start wearing it down when it grows out more, but right now it's not. It's kind of just an awkward length. So we're just gonna keep growing it like it is. But sometimes if I wear a hat, I wear it down. Or I always wear it down when I'm sleeping. It's not on Coinbase. Maybe Coinbase Wallet. It's getting long. I'm going to keep growing it and my beard until I reach 1 million followers. Yeah. Dent not on Coinbase. Yeah, maybe he meant Coinbase Wallet. I didn't think it was on Coinbase. Your thoughts on Bitcoin? We're at the bottom of the range. Again. And my thoughts are that right now, what is going on with us, Coinbase, he says Coinbase Wallet. Sorry. Okay, so Coinbase Wallet, you get it there. I think you need Ethereum to get it. My thoughts on Bitcoin are we have been ranging. You could be technical and say between 58K and 73K. I'm just going to make it simple. We've been ranging between 70K and 60K. For going on 5 months now. And for me, this is really important that we're doing this. And it's boring and it sucks right now. But in my opinion, what is going on here? We are formulating the next bottom for 2026/2027 bear market. This is the floor that is going to catch us in the next bear market, in my opinion. So when Bitcoin goes, over the next year or so, it goes to 138K or 207,000, and it crashes back down in 2026. This is where we're going to get caught. We're going to get caught at 60 to 70,000, which is very much in line with what has happened every single bear market. You typically go within spitting distance of the prior all-time high. But this, to me, is this is a solid floor where we've never really had that much of a solid floor of trading. So to me, what this signals is we're building the foundation, we're laying down the flooring for the next bear market. This is what this is. This is important. You think we see 40 soon? I don't. Because we're on top of the 200 moving average. Very rarely ever do you see the first time you touch the 200 moving average. Anything is possible, right? But very rarely ever do you see The first time you touch the 200, you crack right through it. I would anticipate a violent rejection off of the 200 and going in at a minimum to 70K. At a minimum to 70K. And that's a pretty easy 20% trade just off of the range from 60 to 70K. But I do think that there's a chance this time that we actually break through. How important is it to see a daily close about 60K? Not that important. Like 58K is technically the bottom of the range. As long as we're above there, it's fine. I knew what you meant, Jasmine. Can we see this? Yeah. This to me is formulating its bottom as well. Easy 10x. Good morning, bro. Intellect AI, please. What's the ticker for that market, Maurice? What up, Ski? What do you think about us dropping down to about 60K? I think it's the same thing as yesterday. We're just at the bottom of the range. If anything, it's a better price than yesterday. And I think that, again, this is formulating our next bottom. That's what I think. I think that this is important that we're doing this right now for 2026, 2027. This is very vital to this, but I don't think that we're going to get below it because we have been here for almost 5 months now. Going on 5 months, we have been in between 60K and 70K. You know, you could say some wicks to 73K or some wicks to 58K, but basically 60 to 70K. And every time we get near 60K, it's scary. Is this the time? And every time we get near 70K, it's awesome. High fives. Can't believe it. We're doing it, guys. We did it. Right? But in reality, we're ranging. Ranging is boring. And there's not really a lot to say about ranging other than we're ranging. But this is what I can say about us ranging right here. This is important that we do this. This is important that we're boring as long as possible because what it means is when Bitcoin does finally decide to break out to 138K or 207,000, when it comes back in the next bear market, this is where we're going to get caught. And the longer we range here, the longer we range here, the more solid the floor is that's going to catch us. And that is beautiful, amazing, fantastic, magnificent, lovely. Someone just won the Sonic jackpot. Let's go. What coins do you think will 10x from current price? I mean, minimum. Okay, what market cap are you looking for? Do you want a big market cap? Do you want a medium market cap? Do you want a low market cap? Do you want something with higher potential than that? But I think a lot of stuff, even large market caps, are going to 10x from here. Right? When you start getting below the top 10, almost all of that's going to 10x. When you're free, please reach out. All right. Talking about safe plays to 10x. Okay, safe plays they'll 10x. So I would say the question is the question that you're wanting asked or answered is give me some blue chip safe plays that will 10x over the next 18 months, right? I think that is the question you are seeking. And the answer to that, I would say it would be Link, I think will 10x. Rose will 10x. Theta will 10x. VeChain will 10x. LCX. Gonzalez says LCX is a good buy. I think LCX will 10x. And this is the first time that I've thought and you guys have been following me for a while. Like I've been like, it's okay value, and then when it dropped a little bit more, I was like, LCX is good value. This is the first time that LCX is excellent value to me because it's at the 236. Anything at the 236 that's real with real inflation at 16 cents, bro. Back testing the prior range. This might be as good a value as you're going to get for LCX. LCX is a pretty safe 10x play from here. Yeah, as safe as you can get in crypto. That's right. Added. We're back. That's right. We got the TikTok account back. Hello from Baltimore. Hello. Arrow to me is Arrow is on what they call the markdown phase, and it's sort of a it's like a falling knife, right? So you want to see some sideways and boring before you start to accumulate. That's what you would call accumulation. Chainlink co-founder team asked me to be shown with them worth accepting. I don't like what is the context. I would have to know more about that. 88, yeah, 88 I think could 10x. I think Uni will 10x. Like almost everything under a certain Merc cap will 10x over the next 18 months. That's just the reality. Got GRT Rose, Phantom, Quant, love all. Also big fan, Super LCX, Tectum, to name a few. Listen, all of those I love, except for GRT. And I love GRT, but GRT reality has bad tokenomics, meaning inflation is high. So I don't know that GRT will 10x from here. I don't know that GRT will 10x from here, but I think the rest of those will. RC has the details. When do NFTs launch for Solnic? The NFTs are complete. They are finished. Right now, they are being quality checked. They are being quality checked individually, one by one, making sure there are no mistakes, making sure there are no errors. When I checked yesterday, he was on number 12. He has to do this individually, one by one. He was on number 1200 of 1600. Okay, so he's almost done. He should be done by the time I get back to Tennessee, or maybe before. He could be done today. When he is finished quality checking them, because here's the deal. With NFTs, or the blockchain in general, there cannot be mistakes, because once you upload it onto the blockchain, that is it. You cannot fix it. Okay? So this is the part that I know it's frustrating. I know. Listen, I know that we've been working on this forever. And it sucks that you cannot rush development. I got it. Like, I understand that this is silly. But it's a phase of this process that we cannot rush. Okay? It is almost done. The quality control check started maybe a week ago. And as of yesterday, he was on number 1200 of 1600 total. As soon as he is done, we are ready to launch. Okay? So the NFTs are done. They are being quality control checked individually, one by one. Each individual one of them are being quality checked. Okay? I know it sucks. I know. I got it. Right? We've been talking about this forever. We've been developing this forever. But we need to make sure that it is correct and there are no mistakes, there are no errors. Because if we upload it with errors, it's worthless. And you cannot fix it. Okay? So this is a part where we need to make sure we got it right. And I know that sucks and it's boring, but that is the truth. And the second that he is finished, I will let you guys know. I checked yesterday. I'm going to check with him after the live stream is over today. But as of yesterday, he was on number 1200 of 1600. And he started a few days ago. Good, cheap, fast, pick two. That's right. That's correct. You could have good, you could have cheap, you could have fast. Pick two. Hey, Ski, bless you. Thank you. Bless you. Ondo, Ondo has a lot of hype. To me, though, the chart is in distribution. I don't know that it has too much more upside. Good things to come to those who wait. Sonic to 100 million. Easy. Might sell GRT, look for something better. I mean, you could just hodl it. I just wouldn't accumulate it anymore. Do you know how the Coinbase going to handle FET since it's not participating in the merger? Well, I know with XRP, what it did was, because my buddy was holding XRP on Coinbase for the flare drop. And he was one of the only people that got the flare drop from XRP on Coinbase. Because Coinbase said that they were going to delist it. And I think that was part of their strategy, honestly. Like, honestly, I think Coinbase did some pretty slimy stuff with XRP, with the flare airdrop, because they got all those airdrops and they didn't give them to anybody. Like, almost nobody got their flare airdrop from XRP, but my buddy did because he didn't move it. So I honestly think them delisting XRP was kind of strategic in a way, because they basically stole everyone's flare airdrop. So my buddy, after they delisted XRP, he continued to hold his XRP on Coinbase, and nothing happened. And he ended up getting his flare airdrop. So I don't recommend you hold crypto on an exchange, period, but I think that that's what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to buy it. You're not going to be able to sell it, but you could still, if you have it there, it could still be held there. So I think that that's what's going to happen. Hi, man. Can you check buy swap? I believe 10x from current price. It's a low market cap. Thanks. Keep up the good content. Coinbase wallet. I got you, fam. Coinbase wallet for FET ASI merger. You know, you have to manually do it. There you go. Do you Coinbase wallet? Are you okay? Bitcoin is king. What are you asking me? Are you asking me if you have to manually do anything differently because of the merger? Is that what you're asking me? Yeah. And again, Webb, he says he just ran the numbers, 5K, sell at 2 cents. I'm not saying it's going to 2 cents. What I've said, what I've been very consistent, that's the parabolic, right? That's price discovery. But everything that is not broken will retrace, meaning it will go somewhere between the 0.5 and the 702. That is the reality. Everything. Like, people like to shit on XRP. Guess where XRP went last bull market? It went to the 618. Everything that is not broken, meaning broken as in like Luna Classic broken, right? Like, actually a fundamental error in the code. Again, they rushed the code, and you can't fix the code. This is what happens, right? Going back to the NFTs. Everything that is not broken or has a ridiculous amount of inflation will retrace, minimum to the 0.5. And the 0.5 on Dent is a 12x. Like, bro, if you get a 12x in the stock market, like, you're not getting that in the stock market, first of all. That is like 120 years of stock market gains. Okay? Like, we're so spoiled with crypto ROI that we don't realize how good we really have things. It's only to 100 million. Easy. Cheers. Cheers, brother. Let's go, Sonic. Been looking into net. Are you familiar? I'm not. Can you check this? I got you, fam. Well, we just looked at it. I think it's working on the bottom. I think it's an easy 10x from here. Like, easy. It's at 80K. Like, can it get to 800K? Like, easily, yes. Hey, Ski, can we shout out for Biz? We're looking for some community long-term holders. Can we shout out for Bizby? Oh, that's the base project, right? Sup. Sonic is going to 50x. Easy. Even 1 cent is 50K. Yeah, no, I think it's a good project, and if you just look into the white paper, go on like CoinMarketCap. Yeah, we'll do it right now. But for those of you watching on TikTok, and you're not watching YouTube right now because you can see everything that I'm seeing on YouTube right now, let's go to CoinMarketCap. And just dig in the weeds on this stuff, man. Like, look at Dent and just like look at what they're doing. To me, this is a pretty very interesting project. And they've been around too. Like, look at their white paper, look at their website. Jesus. Mobile connection for everyone, everywhere. This is a bipartisan thing too, by the way. This is something that everyone wants. Like, I don't know why this is a thing, but everyone wants, good or bad, I don't know. Everyone wants everyone in the world to have a phone and internet. Right? This is what this does. Okay? This is and like, they got some major partnerships. Like, look at this. Just like, get in the weeds on Dent. Not really talked about too much. Right? But get in the weeds on it. And you'll see. Integrate Dent eSIM into your app or website. Like, they're doing some real stuff. Again, not financial advice, but just do some research on it. Just look into it. Just get in the weeds on it. What do you think about H&T? I like H&T a lot. I think H&T is extreme value here. I'm a fan. He says, yes, sir. Yeah, if you're looking for a meme coin on base, you could check out BizB. Obviously not financial advice, but I think it's a solid team. Obviously not financial advice. All right, what time do we have? We have 10:55. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for this time. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. That is the main one. I've never had any issues with censorship over there. Make sure my backup account is the Sonic account, which I'll be posting on that as well. Join the Telegram, the Discord. Continue to DCA. Do not get discouraged. Do not be fooled. Okay? Do not be fooled. All right, but that is going to be it for this time. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity,